everyone, your friendly neighborhood cat is back with another Sims 4 house building video. Wow, 2 house building videos in a row. What did you guys ever do to deserve this? I don't know if I've told you guys this, but actually my hard drive crashed, so that's super awesome. So this is my second time building this house, but you know what? Whenever I lose footage from a Sims 4 build, I always just rebuild it eventually. So this was supposed to be out a while ago, but yeah, I had to rebuild it because my hard drive failed. So that's, 20 out of 10 fun. But it turned out way better and it's way more accurate now. I probably watched the Dawson Jeffree Star collab a million times while building this. I'm a new Jeffree Star fan. I wasn't a fan on MySpace because I think I was just a little bit too young and I was kind of sheltered, so like I didn't have MySpace. I was around during like Nexopia, so that was kind of like my era. So like I'm a little bit too young. Like I know a lot of people my age who had MySpaces and were super into MySpace and knew who Jeffree Star was, but I think I was just late on the game. Yeah, I don't think MySpace was particularly popular where I lived. We all had like Nexopias, which was kind of the big thing. So I think I was just like a little too late for MySpace. I think my brother had a MySpace. Like he was near like the kind of end of the MySpace era. So I didn't know who Jeffree Star was until YouTube and I don't even know. Like I've probably been watching Jeffree Star for like the past 2 years. So very new fan. But yeah, I love his content, love his stuff. I find he's really interesting. I absolutely love his dogs. It was so funny because I was watching the like Danielle Bergoli when she stopped in and gave Jeffree her makeup line, or the company that she's working with, that makeup line. I'm not like I don't know all the facts, guys, okay? I'm gonna be honest. But when she stopped by, she like didn't even pet the dogs, and I was like, oh my god, that would be like the first thing I do. That is like heaven on earth. Like Jeffree Stars House is like heaven. Like I love dogs. I love Pomeranians. Unfortunately, my Pomeranian passed away. She was like a Pomeranian Chihuahua, but she passed away recently. But I absolutely love Pomeranians. They're so freaking adorable. And that would be literally the first thing that I do if I ever went to Jeffree Star's house. I would just lay on the ground. Like, I don't know. He'd probably be weirded out. I'd just like get down and like lay on the ground. Like, and just hopefully all the dogs would just swarm me. Because that is like goals, you know? That would be just so much fun. Like, I don't even, like, that's I don't even know what to say, guys. That's how I want to live my life, with like a heck ton of dogs, you know? Like he's got like an actual little wolf pack, a miniature wolf pack. That's like the cutest little thought, you know? Like a wolf pack full of little tiny Pomeranians. I had a heck of a time doing this front part of the house. I probably redid it like 50 million times, like just this little entryway. We don't quite have the tools to do this. It wouldn't be that hard to add in just like an upper wall instead of having, because like we can do half walls, but why can't we do half walls on the top? That would make it so much easier. So we don't have the ability to do that, but it's fine. Also, I changed the color of this build like a million times too. I'm gonna try not to say like this whole rest of the build. Call me out in the comments down below if I do. Someone left a saucy comment on one of my Sims 4 builds about me saying like, so I should probably listen, because if it's annoying some people, it's probably annoying other people, but they just aren't saying anything. So that's fair. Gotta take that criticism in a positive way, you know. Gotta take criticism like Jenna Marbles and just go with it, and listen to it. So I'm gonna take that and run with it. But yeah, had a lot of fun building this. Honestly, I was so annoyed with this build for so freaking long because I had a hard time furnishing it with all of his stuff and I wanted to be super accurate. And then halfway through it, I just kind of said, fuck it, and did what I wanted to do and made it look how I want it to look. Like I wanted to give that like Jeffree Star feel, but still feel like The Sims. So in the Shane Dawson collab, he mentions, oh, I totally forgot. I was supposed to have like 7 bathrooms or something like that in this build. So they mentioned that. But I think there's only like 4. So fail there. But whatever. I digress. So, but they do mention that there's a gold room, which we never actually saw. Missed that. So, I mean, it's probably been like in one of his videos, like, but I couldn't find it. I watched so many Jeffree Star videos to figure out the layout of this house. Yeah, which is like kind of creepy. I don't know. I felt weird about it. Should I feel weird about it? I just like always feel super weird when I'm watching so many videos just to like see people's houses. Like with TV shows, it's a little bit different, but I felt a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. You know, any normal person probably wouldn't go through the lengths of that, but I was like, we have this celebrity or get famous stuff pack or whatever. What is it? Expansion pack? I don't even know, guys. But we just got that in the game. So I would love to have Jeffree Star in my world because he is iconic, you know? Like, just so iconic. I feel like he's one of the very few people who has a metric heck ton of money that he doesn't really care to show off. I mean, obviously he has a lot of stuff and people could argue that he shows off all the time, but he doesn't really care what other people think in that sense. Like, I guess he does show off, but he just doesn't care what people think. So he just kind of does him and doesn't really worry about anyone else, which I super appreciate, because if you look at his house and compare it to a lot of other YouTubers and stuff, they want it to look like really like Pinteresty, you know? Whereas Jeffree Star just wants to be surrounded by things that he loves, which is super rad. I think that's pretty common when people come from like a poor upbringing, because that's kind of how I feel too, is I like to be surrounded by things that I love. Obviously I'm one of those people, like, I've been building on The Sims for so long that it's impacted me and I want everything to just look absolutely stunning. But so yeah, like, there's aspects of my life where I'm like, yeah, okay, we're gonna do this, but other aspects I'm like, I just want to be surrounded by things that I love. Whereas I think if you come from money, you kind of want to show off a little bit more. I could be totally wrong. I mean, I grew up very not wealthy, so I guess I'm not really the best person to ask about that. But I just love that, you know, he's just himself, and, you know, self-made is the best way to put it. Like, genuinely self-made. Just so rad. But yeah. And also, I think him and Nate's relationship is just, it's really wholesome, you know? And I've been really enjoying Jeffree Star lately. I kind of like different people, and I know some people, you know, have their like favorite YouTubers and stuff, and I would definitely say that right now Jeffree Star is one of my favorite YouTubers. He's one of the ones like that I can go and watch his content and be satisfied, you know? Like, I'm not bored to tears or whatever. Like, some people are just coming out with like really stale stuff over and over again. I feel like, you know, I love Vsauce. I really like David Dobrik. His videos are not boring, which I love. Jenna Marbles, obviously, OG. I've been watching her since How to Trick People into Thinking You're Good Looking, back when like Ray William Johnson was the shit on YouTube. So I've been watching her for a really long time, so I find her content is awesome. Once again, not stale. Some people, it just gets stale after a while, and I don't even know, because I feel like Jeffree doesn't try like super hard to impress people, so I think that's why I like his content so much. Yeah, I became a big fan. My sister, I have to admit, was a huge fan before I was. I do not own any of his makeup because I recently just got back to work, so that I just could not afford makeup. I'm like, you know, like, I just honestly, and it's not even just his makeup, just makeup in general. Like, I could only afford to buy like my one highlight product and like a couple things this past year or two. Just because, like, I went to Mexico, I wanted to save some money, and, you know, so I think, because I have, like, this workout plan for me, because I do want to get really fit and in shape, because I've been having some health problems. So I think one of my rewards to myself is going to be some Jeffree Star makeup, because I've heard amazing things. My sister has lipsticks by him, so I think it would probably be easier if it was sold at Sephora or something like that, just because I do shop there quite a bit when I do need makeup, and I find I don't use other people's websites super often, which doesn't really make sense, because the Sephora, like, I don't even spend my points anymore because it's not really worth it. So yeah, I should really just bite the bullet and do that. But this is when I go and change the color of the house to just a lighter color, not like a deep, what is that, beige, a deep beige. But yeah, so yeah, that's my little 2 cents, not getting too full of tea. I'm not like a super big fan of like beauty related videos. I pretty much just search them if I want to do a look. So I don't know, like, I don't even know who I'd consider like a YouTuber at this point. Obviously, like, James Charles is killing it these days. I think Jeffree Star is definitely killing it as well these days. My house smells like something is being cooked right now, or burned, one of the two. But yeah, I can't stop sniffing now. What the frig? I was gonna do this build on Twitch, but I decided not to, and I decided to just do it on my own time. But yeah, like I was saying, Jeffree Star and James Charles, definitely YouTubers. I don't think I watch anyone else though. And obviously Tati. Wow, I'm like a super stan of that group, right? No, but I have been watching Tati for a really long time. I got introduced to her from Graveyard Girl. I do enjoy Graveyard Girl as well. I don't know, I guess I just like different people. I find, now, no tea, no shade, some people are just like copycats of others. Yeah, I'm not gonna like go too into detail. I don't want to like, you know, crop top people I don't know, but there are definitely a lot of people that I feel like are just, I don't know, not as iconic, right? And I think Jeffree Star is definitely an icon, especially on YouTube. Used to be a MySpace icon, and now I think that he has just really made a name for himself on YouTube as well. But yeah, I just appreciate a fellow person who is poor, kind of self-made. Obviously, I'm not self-made. I'm not a millionaire, so... my goodness, my throat is getting so dry. But yeah, 34 minutes of talking. I'm not gonna lie, I dreaded a little bit. I noticed a lot of Sims YouTubers aren't doing voiceovers anymore. But I think because I'm on Twitch so much, I just like the voiceovers, and I just do not want to deal with copyright music or, you know, all that kind of stuff. So there were a couple things that I wish I added, but I didn't. Like in the kitchen, I didn't end up adding that air hockey table. I could have used like a foosball table, but I didn't. I don't know why. I didn't do it, guys. I forgot there was a foosball table. And then also in the Shane Dawson video, I watched it again after this just to make sure that I got everything accurate. I'm so glad I did not forget the chair in the garden. But I noticed that Nate had a, what is it called? Like a skateboarding ramp? That's right? Yeah. Had one of those in the driveway, which I could have done easily. Upstairs, I tried so hard to fit that giant door from Get Famous, like the, I don't even know what you call it, giant safe or whatever. I don't know. Also, this wallpaper I really liked in the beginning, but it was just too dark and I needed to brighten up the whole build, so I ended up changing it, even though this is more accurate than what I went with, because Jeffree Star does have dark, what is it called? Wainscoting? Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called when it's on the roof? And then trim. I'll just call it trim. He does have really dark trim in his house, so... yeah, I didn't do split level or anything, even though with the train tools, I could have easily done it, I'm sure. I just didn't, I don't know. I didn't really feel like doing a bunch of split levels, even though this house has 1,000,001 split levels. Like, this would be the worst place for me to be after having a couple drinks, because I just trip and fall over everything, and I'd probably just stumble around on all the little, splits. Yeah, I put a lot of those star mirrors around too, obviously, because it's Jeffree Stars House, and his logo is just iconic. For some reason, it would not let me put those up higher. I don't know why. It was really frustrating, but it looks fine. So I'm not complaining too much. I'm just complaining a little bit. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. I guess I told you guys about my Mexico trip in the last one. I started a new job. I'm absolutely loving it. It's really exhausting though. So I think what my Twitch schedule is going to be is I'll probably be streaming on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I think is what I decided. And that will probably be like, I don't even know, 6 to 10 or 5 to 10. I haven't quite decided. And then I'll be trying to do weekly uploads. I think it's a little bit easier because I have been a little bit more motivated, and I haven't just been like building like, oh, I need to get a build out this week. It's just been, when I'm inspired, I build something and I put it out, and it's been a lot more fun. And you know what? I got really good, not necessarily feedback, but of course I don't want to jinx this, knock on wood, even though my desk is glass. But my videos have been doing a lot better lately with me just kind of having fun with them. So hopefully that stays. Yeah, I'll probably do a Fallout build next, and then I think I did have a plan. I wrote it down somewhere for my next one. Yeah, I thought I had like an idea of what I was gonna build next. I knew the Jeffree Star one. That, like, in my last Sims video, I had mentioned like I gave you guys a hint, and I was like, a house fit for a star, and that was my hint. So we ended up building Jeffree Stars House. I have been meaning to do this for so long. I think I looked it up. I know I always do this when I build because, oh shit, I don't want to copy other people, or, I want this to be 100% my own. So I try not to watch other people's videos, and the only videos that I will watch are videos that help me get the layout. So yeah, like I did that with my Salvador boarding house, and a bunch of other builds, like my up house. I think other people did it, but I never watched their videos. But I think, oh, I really hope I don't get this name wrong, but I was just watching before doing the voiceover. We're not watching, scrolling through YouTube. And after this, I'm gonna go watch Plumbella. I think that's her name, but she's been popping up in my recommended, but I haven't actually watched any of her videos yet. But she did one as well, and then I think the only other one is a Roblox build. This kitchen was so hard to do, and it's still not accurate because there needs to be another doorway, but I just went with what I thought was right, and yeah. But yeah, so I think that's the only other person that did a Jeffree Star build, so I'll have to go check that out. And yeah, see the differences in our two builds. I did get requested on a Jeffree Star, or I kind of volunteered on like the Shane Dawson collab. Someone was like, someone needs to build this in The Sims, and I was like, I'm on it. And way back when that collab came out, I knew I was going to be building this, but I didn't know it was going to take me this long. So I digress, and I apologize that it took me so long. But yeah. Ooh, 18 minutes. Oh, so we still have like 15 minutes of talking. Is that how that works? Yeah, I ended up changing the colors of the kitchen because it's not white. I don't know why I was going with white cabinets. It's definitely like a beige color, so I could have easily just cut this all out so you guys didn't have to sit through the pain of me changing cabinets a million times over and over again, but I didn't, because I wanted you to feel my pain. I wanted you to be here with me. So I changed the stoves to just something more expensive and nice. I can't believe that he has hardwood in his kitchen. Like, I'm almost 1,000% sure. I didn't bother going back and watching to see, specifically look for the hardwood, but I'm pretty sure he has hardwood in his kitchen. Is that normal? Sorry guys, I had company come over. Oh my god, I can't hear myself. I didn't even put on my headphones. What is happening? Just had to take a quick little pause there. So I don't remember what I was talking about before this. What's that sound? I mean, I could jam to it. It's probably the TV downstairs. Anyways, you know what's crazy? Jeffree Star has 2 islands. Why do people need 2 islands in their house? That's the only thing I don't understand. You know, I'm like, 2? Is that necessary? Let me yawn. This is when I should have put the foosball table in, and I also forgot to put a garbage can in there, but I put one in later. I did put in toilets though, so that's good. There's a toilet in every bathroom. Wait, now I'm starting to like second guess myself. I'm like out of breath from running back upstairs. My friends like are coming back in a half an hour or something, so hopefully I get this all done so I can spend some time with them. But I do really want to get this uploaded today sometime. In a couple minutes. I was watching Letterkenny a couple minutes ago, and they were talking about a boot, and I don't know, like, it must be a Newfie thing, because I do not say a boot, I say about, but all of my friends always say that I still say it weird, and I'm like, what? Like, no, I don't. I say it normal. Like, is about, like, does that sound, that's normal, right? About? I mean, I know that a boot is not, but, you know. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of running out of things to say today, guys. I don't even know what to talk about. I talked about Mexico in my last one. I haven't done anything interesting. I'm in the middle of a yawn. I am notorious for yawning. But, yeah, I literally, like, haven't done anything, lately. Like, I just have been working. I haven't had a chance to really stream a lot, so I've just basically been trying to learn my new job. For those of you that don't know, I got a new job, and it's lots to learn in the first couple weeks, as I'm sure anybody that starts a new job knows. But I'm pretty excited to have like a good job, because I've always worked retail, and finally I'm out of retail. Like, I worked in my family's office, but I don't really count that. But finally I'm out of retail, which is really exciting. And, you know, I don't think I can be one of those people that does Twitch or YouTube full time. Like, I don't think that I can. I need to get out of my house. I know some people are perfectly content with being at their house all the time, but I am not one of those people. I thought this glitched for a second, but I must have just taken a pause to look at some photos and such. But yeah, I don't think I'm one of those people that can be at home all the time. Like, I think it drives me crazy. So, yeah, I'm not one of those people. And as much as I tried to like do Twitch all the time, I get worn out. So I'm glad that I have a job that I can go to that's like kind of a 9-to-5 thing. So, you know, I get my weekends off, which is just amazing, because working in retail, it's like you pretty much never get your weekends off. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Cannot wait to, you know, figure everything out, get into the swing of things, because of course I'm still learning. So I can't wait until like I'm done my learning, I can be all on my own. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. You know, like, I haven't worked in so long, it feels like, and it's just so nice to get out of my house. I'm not one of those people that can work from home, I don't think. I think if I ever was to do YouTube or Twitch full time, I would have to have an office that I went to. You know, like, oh, I go to my office at this time and then go home, because I am not very productive at home unless I'm cleaning my house. Then I find I can be productive. And B, I find that I just get really like cabin fever, stir crazy, because I'm like at home all the time. I find going to the gym does help with that, but yeah, it definitely affects me in some kind of way. This is the red room. We do have a gold room, and then obviously we have the iconic Jeffree Star pink room down in his wing. I love how this build turned out. I probably won't play it all that much, but I'm definitely going to put a family into it. I'll probably just look on the gallery to see if somebody made Jeffree Star, and all of his dogs, I think they're like Diva, Drama, Daddy, Delicious, and I feel like I'm missing one. And Da Vinci, right? There's 5. Diva, Drama, Daddy, Delicious, Da Vinci. I feel like that's all of them. Right? I think so. Let me know in the comments down below if I missed one. But I'll probably, like, hopefully they have all 5 dogs because that's just iconic. I want a family in my world to just have a bunch of dogs. No kids, just dogs. That would be so adorable. Man, have you guys seen Pomeranian puppies, though? They are so cute. Like, oh, I miss my little Pomeranian. She was so adorable. Like, even in her old age, she stayed cute. Like, you know how some dogs, when they get old, it's like, wow, yeah, you're getting pretty old. But she's, like, still cute. Like, still looked like a little puppy. So, we had her literally my entire life. So, it's weird not having her around because, like, I don't know, Pomeranians, they're hard to miss. Like, they're usually pretty yappy, pretty loud. Like, you know they're there. So, yeah, she was wild, but so adorable as a puppy, so teeny tiny, could fit in like the palm of your hand. Oh, I miss her so much. But yeah, I love Pomeranians. They're so cute. Not my favorite dog, obviously. Like, I really like Labs, but I love me a Pomeranian. Like, if I lived in a mansion like Jeffree Star, I would have a Pomeranian for sure. Probably like a pug, Pomeranian, a lab, maybe like a pit bull or something. You know, just like a bunch of different dogs. I just pretty much keep going to the shelter until I found like a variety of dogs. That's like goals. That's like life goals, you know? Make enough money so I can just have dogs and like not have to do anything for work. That's the thing. I like not working. I just don't like working from home, if that makes sense. So like I like not doing anything and not working and just hanging around the house and doing laundry, like kind of being a housewife without the kids because like I don't think I could handle kids. I like just being a dog mom, a stay-at-home dog mom, you know? But when I have to work from home, like when I do my freelance graphic design, when I'm doing Twitch or anything, that's when I start to get super unmotivated. I don't know what it is, and I just get really bad cabin fever. But otherwise, I can be a homebody, and it's fine. Just as soon as I have to incorporate work into it at all, it just goes downhill, guys. It just goes downhill. I think I do change the flooring in this room, so it's not 100% accurate to his house, but I liked it better. So, you know, like his house looks so iconic, but in The Sims, we obviously don't have all the color patterns and shapes and designs, so it just didn't look great in The Sims. So yeah, I just did a little bit of changing, tweaked it to make it work for The Sims. But I think this house would be so much fun to play in, like whether you made a family or whether you just pretended to be Jeffree Star. Like, I hope someone does like a Secret Life of Jeffree Star thing. Why do I always say? I just give up halfway through talking. I'm like, yeah, I don't really need to finish my sentence. I'll just add a random word there. Ooh, I didn't say like a lot, but I feel like I'm saying a lot. I'm just not a very good public speaker. Everyone like always roasts me. They're like, oh, you say like too much, and it's like, you know what? There I go again saying like. But you know what? I can't help myself. I honestly just can't help myself, okay? I say like all the time. I used to say totally until a customer roasted me one time when I was working retail for saying totally and like completely made fun of me to my face. The balls. Thank you. Shout out to Brenda if you're watching this. Her name's not actually Brenda. I'm just saying Brenda. But yeah, that, highlight of my life. Love working retail for that exact reason. I love being roasted by people. Yeah, it's a good time. The bathroom obviously isn't the same as Jeffree Stars. I had to do a lot of tweaking to make this just kind of work, but there's always that one room that's not going to be very accurate because of the way the houses fit together in The Sims and versus real life. So you can't make them 100% accurate. It's not like some AutoCAD or whatever. Yeah, but I did see this built in Roblox, which I'm really excited to go see how that looks because I feel like that would be its own little challenge. Ooh, added in a dishwasher, forgot that. Added in some garbage cans that I also forgot. I think I forgot to put like outdoor garbage cans, but that's fine. I put a little barbecue there because I feel like Nate probably likes to cook. I don't know. I get the vibe that he'd like to barbecue. I don't know if that's true or not. I know he likes going hunting and stuff, so I feel like those two things go hand in hand. You know what? I feel like I'm missing footage because I still go and put all the greenery outside, but maybe I'm not missing footage. Maybe it's just coming after. I feel like I had more of that though than these last couple minutes, but maybe it just felt like it was taking a long time because I hate doing it. Yeah, because here's me painting, which I do change a little bit too, and I do put the chair in the backyard. Don't worry, guys. Don't you worry your little hearts. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, it's still in there, so that's good. Just added a lot of that grass to just add some greenery because he does have quite a cute garden kind of surrounding his house, which is iconic. Did I say iconic enough in this video? I don't think I did, but anyways, you know what I didn't say though? Trash. I forgot the outdoor trash cans. I remembered kitchen trash cans, but I didn't say trash. I didn't just like throw shit away or throw it over my shoulder and be like trash. So I'm disappointed in myself, really. And here's when we had the chair. Yay! You barely saw it. The most iconic part of Jeffree Stars House, I feel like, and you didn't even see it. How disappointing. Yeah, and then I just make sure all the colors are good, and now we are in the screenshots. I survived a 35-minute video. I hope you guys are proud of me. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, smash that like button. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. I put out weekly videos, and that was me talking so fast that it affected my pop filter. Follow me on Twitch. All the links will be in the description down below. Check me out on Instagram if you like photos and stuff. And stay tuned for the next video. It will probably be Fallout 76 related. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you